All right, one land spy, chat. Let's see how this goes, shall we? Would love to play first. All right, we have a Balustrade Spy in the opener. That's a good start. We can't currently make black mana though, right? But I feel like I have a. I'm gonna keep. I feel like I have a cycle. Oh, I don't have. Oh, I do have a starting green because this gets forest. Black source, Wild Cantor. Heyo! Da 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 da. Oh, I need 2 black, don't I? I need 2 black, don't I? I don't know how this deck works. Do I need 2 black? I don't actually know if I need 2 black or not. How do we win the game? I thought we were good to go. But I don't know anymore, Chad. I don't know what's happening. So we can make 3 black with Song because the Wild Cantor will be in the bin, right? So this is 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 6 total mana. That's not enough to win the game though, right? How does it work? So Song will make triple black because the Cantor will be in the bin too. So this puts us to 2 mana. These 2 put us to 4 mana. This filters 1 to black, and then this takes us from 4 to 6. This is Dark Ritual right now. But then once I have that, I can't currently. How do we actually win the game? We have to get back Haunting Misery, right? And to do that, we have to Morgue Theft this. Yeah, we need 1 more ritual, right? We need 1 more ritual. I didn't bet. We almost started clicking too quickly. I was like, this was way too easy. What is going on? You bolt my Tinder Wall, can't attack or block alone. Deal. That's a Manamorphose. That's a Manamorphose. All right, I'm gonna cast this Wild Cantor. Like, we're not under any pressure, right? It's not like they're an interactive deck. They're just like a race you deck. So let's just wait and see what's going on. Yeah, we can play out the Cantor here. Yeah, we have a lot of time. I agree with the time assessment. You can't get. There's actually a lot of mana. We're actually looking for mana sources, right? We want a Dark Ritual or another Song of the Damned here. Is actually what we need. We need a. Oh wait, I could have gone for it last turn, right? I messed up. I was just thinking, I was like, we just need another black source. And this Manamorphose, yeah, I missed lethal last turn. We could have killed them last turn. I could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, filter this to black, cast Spy with black floating and Song in hand. No, I need another red left over though, right? Because I need a red to cast this idiot. I need a red and a black floating when I need a red floating and I need this in my hand. God, this deck has to be super terrible Because there are so many things you have to have go right for this deck to work. This deck has to be really bad. Like, as someone who's, like, somewhat of a specialist in, like, really terrible decks, this feels like it certainly has too many moving pieces. But that being said, we're very... Oh, no! Oh, no! Look, Fenrir, every time we play a tier 40 deck on stream, there's always some smart aleck in chat who's like, you know, Jeff, there's a better version of this tier 40 deck. You're just not playing it. You're just, someone sent you the bad version of the tier 40 deck. I think we're dead. I think I'm gonna pitch the spirit guide. I guess I could just keep waiting, right? I could just keep waiting. I mean, we're not anywhere near dead on board. So we currently have 4 total mana since they killed our Tinder Wall like a big bully. Alright. Alright, if Dark Ritual is not enough, nothing ever will be. So let's giddy up the horses, shall we? Yeah, just give it to me, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. God, we're so good at this. We're so good at Magic the Gathering. 7 perfect cards in my discard pile. Oh, yeah. Someone telling me this was the bad version of this deck. I'm pretty sure, based on our current results, that this deck is unbeatable. I don't know what you were telling me about this being the bad version of this deck. All right, so here's the wacky and wild win condition in this deck. Hey, Ed Bingo with the 5-month resubscription. Thank you very much and welcome back. We cast Song of the Damned for infinite mana, 23 mana. And then we Morgue Theft, Anarchist, and then we Anarchist backed this other sorcery that you've never heard of and use it to kill our opponent. Alright, so Anarchist gets an instant or sorcery from our discard pile back to our hand. And we'll get Haunting Misery here. This is what we're doing. Oh, yeah, just... I have to exile creature cards. Wait, what? Exile X deals X damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. It's a good thing. It's a really good thing that our opponent hadn't gained any health. Because we can only do 20 here. Alright, just good clean living there, ladies and gentlemen. Good clean living. Let's click submit and run it back. I'm glad we went off in the first game of this league, because after realizing exactly what we need to do to go off, there's actual no chance that this deck is going to cash this league. You can only deal like 21 or 22 max. Good lord. Dump it in the trash because you're never going to use it. This hand doesn't have a starting mana, right? So it's a mulligan. Isn't Anarchist basically Snapcaster, but better? We have a lot of the other cards we care about, though, right? I'm gonna YOLO this. They mulliganed. I feel like this hand has a lot of cards that I really want in it. So do we scoop to turn 1 Radiant Fountain or a gain land? I think so, Wannabe Beetle. The Spanish Inquisition is a children's... This is more comparable to Oops All Spells than anything else. Look, for people that are thinking this hand is loose, you have to come to the realization that if you're playing this deck and not keeping hands like this, you're really doing yourself a disservice. Double Lightning Bolt and Mountains deal. Ooh, another redraw. Ooh, a piece of candy, chat. We found a piece of candy. All right, what do we got? So I can Balustrade Spy. Oh, I have to get my land out of my deck. Oh, God, we can't even win the game because there's still a land in our deck. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, God. We also need the land out of our deck, chat. We also... Yes! God, this is the most consistent deck in Pauper. Man, what kind of idiot was shit-talking this deck? This deck is great. Just A plus. All right. So what are we doing here? Do I confirmed have enough mana? I have 1, 3... No, this is 1, 2, 4, 5, so I can Song of the Damned. And the Conjurer's Bauble actually means I can win here, right? Yeah, we can Bauble the Misery. Yeah, we don't need red because we have Conjurer's Bauble, chat. Keep up, chat. We don't need red with this hand because we have Pauper staple Conjurer's Bauble in our hand. Thank you very much. So I'd like to mill myself. And then once my entire deck is in my discard pile, Conjurer's Bauble is 1 mana Demonic Tutor. Watch us 5-0 this league after just like shit-talking this deck for the first half of it. Just like watch us go undefeated. Conjurer's Bauble. Where are you? Demonic Tutor wants... Where is it? Demonic Tutor. I can't... Where is it, chat? Where's Haunting? I just saw it. I need to pop this out. The cards are too tiny. Let's make this bigger. That's what she said, right? She always wants it bigger. Where is it? There it is. That one. Demonic Tutor, that one. I always love when my opponent's deterministically dead and they make me click through my combo. I can feel the salt in their veins. Pimped Up Monk, 11 months all because I forgot to cancel after my first month and then I couldn't break the streak. Well, thank you for the continued support. I appreciate it. Welcome back. This deck's funny. All right, 23 yeah. This is all I got. All right, how's Moto doing? 1500 MB. All right, we can keep going. While we're waiting for the next match to pop, I would just like to say good morning, afternoon, and good night to everybody wherever you're at in the world. My name is Jeff Hoagland. I'm a full-time TCG player and content producer here on Twitch. I stream Magic 30, sometimes 40 hours a week. We play a bunch of Modern, we play some Pauper, we play some Legacy. If you are enjoying my content, please consider subscribing on Twitch. My subscribers are the reason I'm able to do what I do as often as I do it. You can also support my stuff by supporting my sponsors. MTGOtraders.com would love to buy and sell some Magic Online cards with you. And if you use code Hoagland PayPal at checkout with them, you'll save 8% on your singles orders there. CoolStuffInc.com buys and sells a lot of cool stuff, including TCG singles. Using promo code Jeff5, you can save 5% on Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards with them. InkedGaming.com would love to help you customize your gaming experience using code Jeff12. You can save 12% on custom playmats, mouse pads, binders, and bags with them. Cardsphere.com would love to help you turn your Magic cards into other Magic cards or cash directly with other players. There's no haggling, they just take a 1% fee right off the top. And finally, this stream is made possible by viewers like Anarchist, Justin, Nivik, and you. At the very least, if you are new, please make sure you hit that follow button. Following the stream doesn't cost you anything, and it lets you know when I go live and with what. Always try and put the names of the decks and the format that we're going to be playing on a given day in the stream title, so you can kind of know when you want to tune in. This hand seems pretty good, right? We've got a Balustrade Spy, we've got a way to get our land, and we've got a bunch of mana. Let's not face Pauper, Staple, Pulse of Barasa. Bogle! Opponent, why are you so slippery, opponent? Ooh, is this, are we gonna turn one them? I haven't done the math yet, but I feel like we're getting close to the turn one here. Another land grant, that's sad. Dimir House Guard, that's really sad. How much mana do I have? Well, I can cast this just to work towards Threshold, right? So I played this. Wild Cantor is a 4th card in my bin. This is a card, this is a card, this is a card. Okay, so this is just 1 mana. And then this is 3 mana. And then, so this is 1 into 3. And then this is +3, so that's 6 mana altogether. I need the other card, right? I need the make a bunch of mana card. So I can't quite win yet. We need a Bauble or the card that makes a bunch of mana to win the game here. And casting the Cantor is fine. It nets us a mana the following turn, which is nice. Another Cabal Ritual. That's still not going to be quite enough, right? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. You just need so much mana to go off manually without a bubble. I need 4 to put this into play, and then I need 5 to flashback Morgue Theft, and then 5 to cast this, and then 3 to cast this. So I need 5, 5, 4, and 3. I need 17 mana to combo. So we shouldn't be dead next turn, famous last words. And then hopefully we can draw what we need next turn. Transmute doesn't do anything, right? It only gets us the Spy. Transmute gets you a card that costs the same converted mana cost. It's not Demonic Tutor. No, I know how my Magic cards work. You discard this card and then search your library for a card with the same converted mana cost as this. This is just a way to get Balustrade Spy. And I know how much Anarchist costs, because Anarchist was in one of my casual decks while I was growing up. I've triggered Anarchist a good deal of times. A good number. There's a good chance that I've triggered Anarchist more than everybody in the chat combined. I used to play him in Warp World. It was a kitchen table favorite. Another land grant. That's really bad for us. No, the plus mana spell costs 1. All right, well, we gotta hope that this Manamorphose gets there. The Manamorphose has to floop into the perfects here. This needs to make red mana, right? Just not making green punish us for anything. I have plenty of black, right? I can just make green red. And then that's gonna leave us short, right? So we determined I need 17 mana and I have 11. So like these needed to make 6 mana between them. I needed Bauble, or we needed to draw. We had how many outs there? We had 4 Songs of the Damned, we had 4 Baubles, and we had 1 Haunting Misery that we could just draw naturally. So we had 9 hits there. So pretty likely to miss, but not 0. No, the Boros deck will be coming later. I'm told it's not actually an aggro deck, so I'm a little bit more excited about it. The Manamorphose needed Frample. Oh no, chat. Is our House of Lies crumbling around us? We were undefeated going into this match, chat. I thought we couldn't lose. I thought we couldn't lose. Thought we were good to go. Thought we were gonna saddle up and run them down. I think we're gonna play so this is the second match in this league. We're gonna finish this league out with this meme, and then I think we're gonna play the Fog deck, and then we'll play the red-white aggro deck after that. Boros' card draw tribal. Yeah, Boros Monarch. I'm gonna update the stream title actually. Just gonna call it Red-White Monarch. People that are more familiar with it than me and tell me that red-white aggro is a misnomer, so let's get that accurate. Look, there are a lot of things I'm not certain of about this deck list in front of me, but the one thing I am very sure of, chat, is that this white bordered forest is optimal. If you're not playing a white bordered John Avon forest, your deck is incorrect and you need to fix it. Of this, I am certain. Is there any chance I'm supposed to choose to draw? Is there any chance I'm supposed to choose to draw? Like, thinking about how many cards this deck needs to go off, I kind of think we're probably supposed to choose to draw, right? All right, so we just need to get to 8 mana, right? Start by cycling this. Does that help me get to 8 mana? I have 1 into 2 into filter into 3, so I'm not quite there yet. But we're not under pressure, right? Like, this isn't Legacy where like I'm playing through disruption and stuff. I can just wait. Oh, I need to get the land out of my deck. Oh, no. I keep forgetting that there's a land in our deck. Who put that damn forest in our deck, chat? Who's like, abundant growth duress? What kind of monster are you, opponent? You're not supposed to interact with me. You're supposed to put power-ups on your poopers and swing. I am just supposed to be racing. I am not supposed to be playing through disruption. What? What is wrong with you? I'm not the problem. You're the problem. That's a brick. That's a brick, chat. Oh no, they've gained a hit point. They do too much more of that. We're not going to be able to win this game. I guess I'm just spinning the house card, right? It like literally doesn't do anything. If we hit our forest or our land grant, we could potentially win this game still. Oh no! Oh no! 22! We got like 8 turns before we're done, right? Alright, 5 turns. I get it. I get it, opponent. Getting these creatures out of our hand is like fine, right? Oh no. Oh no, their clock has become so fast, chat. You got five draws here. I am me man. All right. Is that? Please tell me that's enough to be lethal. Being down the Song of the Damned might mean it's not. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, we need 3 more mana, chat. We need 3 more mana. I guess I get a draw. I'm gonna play the Wild Cantor and pass. I think I'm gonna play the Wild Cantor and pass. If they don't draw something that pumps power, we get another draw step here, which I think is worth it. And like playing the Cantor out and passing means that I get to get an extra mana that way too. Oh, I can bauble the song. We can bauble the song. That's interesting. I didn't think about that. That's a good line. Oh, I forgot to attack. Watch this be 1 damage short. Guess we'll find out how many creatures are in our bin here. Where is it? Where is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh no, it is exactly one short. We are exactly 1 point of damage short. We are, in fact, exactly 1 point of damage short, chat. Oh, gosh, we're just the unluckiest. I always hate when I make a mistake and then I lose the game because of it. That's what unlucky means, right? I feel like that's what a lot of Magic players think when they say they're unlucky. I really messed up. I'm very unlucky. Do 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 do. Yep, that Cantor attack would have been lethal. This deck is weird. The dynamic of this deck in Pauper, where a lot of the other decks are just like linearing you, and you don't have to like go fast to beat like spell pierces and fluster storms and stuff like that, is really weird. Yeah, right, Phyrexian? Magic is a skill. I win because I'm good at Magic, but I only lose because I'm unlucky. Computers are bad with the 2-month resubscription. Thank you very much and welcome back. I appreciate the continued support. Thanks for re-upping there. Type 1 Storm. Thanks for the Twitch Prime. Thanks for shipping that fun money this way. There's a lot of excellent people streaming on Twitch right now, so I appreciate you choosing to support my content this month with that. I'm pretty sure we just always want to draw with this deck. Pretty sure we just always want to draw. Is this hand a mulligan? It doesn't have our spy. It doesn't have a way to get a land. It doesn't have good rituals. Yeah, certainly seems like a mulligan. This hand's pretty bad. All right, there's no way in a million years we are ever beating a counterspell. So I'm gonna go ahead and just roll on to the next one here. For those of you that are new to the stream, it's gonna feel like an early concession. But we do this weird thing on this channel where we play Magic to have fun, and playing a matchup that we could never win, that's not fun to me. So we just don't play them. We just only play matches where we could genuinely have a chance to win the game. Gonna roll on to the next one here. Hey, Alec. Enjoy the new job. Hope my fun money helps you keep doing it for longer. Thank you very much for the 313 subscription. I appreciate the continued support. I appreciate everyone that helps support my content here. It's kind of wild doing this as an actual job. Definitely started out as just a hobby. That's why there are always kids screaming in the backgrounds of my earlier content. But starting this summer, 100% of my streams will be kid free, at least for the loud kids. Christy and the kids will drop in on occasion when they want to be adorable, but there won't be any just random screaming in the background and muting because of that. And the people that have helped support the content are the reason that I'm able to do that now. So thanks to all for being here watching, and thanks for helping me do what I do here. Scoops to Radiant. I think we can beat Radiant Fountain sometimes now. We did just deal 22. BCS, I'm giving you a 10-minute timeout because implying something like a TCG deck is as bad as a disease like cancer that affects a lot of people and causes a lot of like anguish and despair in people's lives. It's really kind of rude and insensitive, and I don't really want that in my chat. So when you come back, please don't do that again or you will be removed. Loki Tereshar with the 3-month resubscription, a quarter of a year. Thank you very much and welcome back. What did I do for a job before I was a full-time streamer? So I have a master's degree in mathematics from a state college here in Illinois, and I've adjuncted at a bunch of colleges. I worked as a systems analyst for a major insurance company for a little while, and then when my oldest was born, and he's a little older than 4 now, my wife and I looked at the cost of daycare, and like, you know, it's tough, like sending a newborn to daycare. We really didn't want to do that, so I ended up quitting my full-time job to stay home with the kids. And then I was actually streaming a little bit because I was home and playing Magic anyways. So it kind of just evolved off of that. No, the picture back there has been up for a while. All right, so this scene's decent, right? Like, it's actually really good. I'm gonna keep this. We need to count how much mana we have for how fast we can go off, but we have a pretty decent shot of getting going here. That's true. I did put myself through college doing audio work. Does the Conjurer's Bauble let us win here? It's not quite, right? So this is 2, 3. Yeah, we don't have anywhere near enough mana yet, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pass the turn here. Yeah, hopefully the opponent like taps out aggressively here. We conceded the last one. I'm gonna give this the old college best here and see how it goes. Maybe they'll be silly and tap out. If they play Drago for the next 2 turns, I'm just gonna pack it in because I know what's going on. Should have Wild Cantored so we could attack. That's probably a good idea. I mean, that's actually a decent thing for them to counter. Blue mana and life gain. They should ban your Pauper deck, opponent. It's for meanies and bullies. Blue mana and life gain. It's very unfair. If you are unfamiliar with how much adjunct professors make on average in the United States at a lot of colleges, I actually do make more money streaming now than I would adjuncting full-time. And a lot of places don't hire or they avoid hiring full-time faculty because they can pay less money to adjuncts for the same service, basically. All right, well, if they don't have a counterspell here, we can win. Adjunct professor, it's slave labor that you have to have a master's degree to be allowed to do. It's really obnoxious. I got paid less than that at some schools, Skywarp. I've definitely taught semesters for less than that. For like a 3 credit hour class. For less than $2 grand. Yeah. And like, you know, I was mostly teaching, like, my wife and I are fortunate, like, we budget ourselves so we can live off of what my wife makes. So, like, anything extra that I have, we just, like, put into IRAs or we pay our mortgage down sooner. So, like, we're fortunate in that aspect. So, like, when I was teaching, it wasn't really about the money, right? Just like when I started streaming, it wasn't about the money. It was about, you know, just, like, doing something that I enjoyed doing. All right, that being said, we're not beating counterspell here, chat, so we're just gonna cast our spells and hope for the best. Well, a lot of unskilled labor comes with, it comes with, like, it's physically hard on your bodies, basically, right? So, like, that's why unskilled labor pays an okay amount sometimes. Do they not have anything here? They could have a negate, I guess. I used to be, like, moderately attractive once upon a time. I wasn't always bald. When Christy and I started dating, I was the same height I am now, and I weighed 30 pounds less. I'm gonna blame the weight on her. She's the one that feeds me. What's it like being a hot cam girl? I won't accept the title of hot, but I'm definitely a cam girl, and I enjoy doing it. Just a good, clean 22. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. Don't do it. Don't counter my spell, you bully. No, stop it. No, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. No. That's so rude. That's so rude. All right, we're gonna get the last one, chat. The last match of this league. When we play a dank meme, we play the last one even when we're O and X. Oh, I could have baubled for Ritual. Oh, did I have mana floating? I did have a mana floating, didn't I? Oh no! Oh no! It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, chat. It's okay. Just I've moved on. We got to meme. Chat found the line. So the deck, you can put a W in the win column for the deck on that one. This deck, just like every deck I play on stream, this deck is a lot less bad than I am making it appear to be. It's a lot less bad than I'm making it appear to be. Kinda, the Bogles, we would have had to win another match, another game, right? That was only game 2. But the deck definitely has 2 more game wins in this league than our record currently implies. I didn't do the thing because this deck is playing a unique mix of cards with kind of niche interactions, which is what makes it sweet. That makes it difficult to see right off the bat. And if I take 30 minutes on every small decision, the stream moves really slowly and is quite boring. So I apologize when I miss lines like that. I genuinely appreciate people pointing out accurate lines in a constructive manner in chat. That's great. So we can talk about, so people that are interested in playing this deck and getting better with it after seeing it here, they can see those lines and be aware of it. And I mean, like, another important thing to remember is that when decks are bad, they're harder to play, right? Like, when the power level of the deck's not going to pull you through towards winning the game, you have to work a lot harder to actually win games with it. This hand doesn't have a starter, it doesn't have a spy, it doesn't have a land, so I'm going to mulligan. This hand has a land and the Anarchist in it already, so it seems okay. Cabal Ritual is not quite what we're looking for, right? Thanks, Wombat. We're really down the rabbit hole, yep. Maybe I should keep, knowing our luck, we're just gonna like draw the basic forest here. That's the worst feeling in the world. Always make sure you cast your land grants before you cycle things, by the way, chat. Because cycling into your one forest in your deck feels really bad. Really bad. And like I said, like I mentioned earlier, the fact that this deck, the context of the format that we're playing this deck in, a lot of these decks don't have a lot of meaningful interaction for us. So that means that a lot of the times we're not in a hurry to combo off like we are in Legacy with a deck like Charbelcher, Oops All Spells, or something along those lines. There's a lot more subtlety and timing to what's going on here than just like trying to go for it right off the bat. All right, so we need a spy, right? We can't do anything without a spy, so I'm just gonna pass here. I guess I can cast the Conjurer's Bauble, like put some mana in the bank, basically. So I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4. I need 2 more cards in my bin to make Cabal Ritual turned on. Hey, this card's banned in Modern. Thank you very much. So they got 3 power in play here. Do they have just another Flare Husk? Do they have the 4/4 is the question. They do not. All right, Wild Cantor not only nets us a mana next turn, but it also puts an additional card in our discard pile for Cabal Ritual, so we can work towards threshold on that a little bit better. I play Arena so I can play cards that are banned in Standard. It's going to be really interesting to see what Arena becomes when it has actual Magic formats in it. When it's not just like this digital toy that's new and shiny and like people are actually using it to like play Magic like they play it in real life, what the feedback on it's going to be. All right, so we're dead next turn then. So we need a spy right now. Survey says. Survey says. Survey says. They have a Galv Blast in their hand, so we're not going to get to block. Bauble's another redraw. Yes, it is. We don't have enough mana to transmute that and win the game, right? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And I need a lot more than that because we had to burn the Bauble. Arena looks like it's going to be a place where people can play casual Magic in a cheap manner. That's what it looks like. The monetization system that they announced yesterday sounds like it will be truly miserable to try and play anything competitive on Arena, because in order to get a single competitive standard deck on Arena, you basically have to have every competitive standard deck on Arena, and their proposed initial pay for monetization model is going to cost over $300 per set, which means to buy into standard initially, you're gonna have to dump something like $2,000 into Arena, which is kind of absurd. Drafting will probably be popular on Arena, and like maybe people that draft a bunch will eventually bridge into Constructed. We're gonna do our first Hearthstone stream tomorrow night. Actually, I've really been enjoying Hearthstone, and I bought a bunch of booster packs today. TLDR for the new system is that it's a collectible card game like Hearthstone, but there's no dusting involved. You can't turn your cards into other cards. The only way that you can get a card specifically that you want is by getting a wild card, and your cards don't turn into wild cards consistently until you have 4X's of everything. No, I really don't play limited, so like something like that doesn't really have an impact on my life. All right, well, we didn't find a starting mana, which is a little awkward. I guess with these baubles, I just have 2 spies, so I can bid the extra one here. Maybe, it depends, Schuld. There's a lot of people that aren't infinite on Magic Online drafting that just enjoy drafting. So, like, basically, if draft is well done in Arena, it could cannibalize the drafting on Magic Online, right? Hey, Moondris with the 4-month 3 subscription. Thank you very much for the third of a year of support. I appreciate it. Welcome back. Haunting Misery is the only win condition. That is correct. Because like think about it this way. If let's make the base assumption that everybody who's not infinite drafting Magic Online stops drafting on Magic Online and goes and drafts on Magic Arena. Okay, well now people that were previously infinite on Magic Online are no longer infinite because the prize structure of how Magic Online leagues work is that there's always people that are putting in more than they're making, right? Like that's how people win more than they're putting in, is because there's someone else paying for it. So now there's new people that are no longer infinite drafting on Magic Online. So those people will be incentivized to go draft on Magic Arena instead. And like so on and so forth until there's just sharks and idiots drafting on Magic Online, basically. I think we're going to lose this game, but there wasn't really anything interesting to talk about this year. So talking about the thing cannibalizing itself seemed like an okay thing to be doing. We don't actually have another piece of mana here, right? I'm just going to die to this next turn. We might not be dead to that next turn, so I guess we'll just do this and cast a Bauble. That's true. There are a non-zero amount of people that are in it to rare draft. That's fair. Sharks and Idiots is a new NBC show, right? That the premise that I just laid out does not take advantage of the concept of rare drafting. So maybe it, maybe there's no difference. Yeah, it does, Ranting Bob. It does. If limited goes away, it has a direct impact on playing constructed on Magic Online. No, I'm gonna play actual Hearthstone. I've been playing. I bought this tablet computer, this LG G-Pad tablet computer that I like a lot. Has a SIM card in it. Was $10 to add to my T-Mobile account. I've been playing Hearthstone while I walk on the treadmill at the gym in the morning. So I've been playing an hour of Hearthstone at the gym in the morning. I've been playing like a half hour before I go to bed, play a few games. Actually been enjoying the gameplay a lot. And I bought a bunch of packs today. We're gonna open them on stream tomorrow and then build some decks. Thinking about drafting is that the skill levels of your pod significantly affects your experience. That's the advantage of MTGO drafting, and therefore taking it seriously. I think everybody who talks about the skill level of the average player on Magic Online and talks about how good they are and how great it is and how skilled all these Magic Online players are, they're just self-flating themselves. They're just talking about how great Magic Online players are at playing Magic because they're a Magic Online player. So if Magic Online players are good at playing Magic and they're a Magic Online player, then they by default must be good at playing Magic. We're dead to the ATOG, right? They just give it +10 here. Good games opponent. Let's get to a slightly less meme deck. We're gonna play a fog deck next, so it's still kind of a meme, but we will hopefully have a little bit better beats than this. And remember, this deck was sweet. It had a lot of interesting, neat lines. If you like kind of wacky the turn 1 legacy combo decks and you want to break into Pauper, this deck seems okay for that. It's not super great, but it definitely is a little bit better than the matches that we played there, right? Like the deck was capable of winning probably 2 more games than I won there. What time am I streaming tomorrow? Might get into Hearthstone. It will definitely be on YouTube. All my stuff's going to go up on YouTube, and I'm thinking probably about 6 p.m. tomorrow night. I need to talk to my wife and find out what our plans are, but I think I'm going to have Declan help me open the booster packs because people like watching booster packs get opened, and I have to open them anyways. And then we'll build decks after that and play a little bit.